Good morning, everyone. Hello and welcome. It's Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada, and I want to welcome you to my Monday morning live. It is 9:59. I'm 1 minute early. Woohoo! Better than late. Please say hello when you join me. If you're watching live, there's going to be a red live button up in the top corner. If you are watching the replay, there's no live icon in the corner. Please still say hello. Let me know where you're coming from. If you're watching on YouTube, you're definitely watching the replay. As Mondays, I do go live on my Facebook business page. If you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from me. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, please. If you're watching on Facebook, give me some hearts. Facebook really likes it when you use a different emoji other than the thumbs up. If you do a heart and if you comment, they will then share my live, my videos more so that I can reach more crafty friends, team members, and customers. All right, we are going to flip you around. It's been a long time since I've actually been in my videos. And as you can see, I've moved my desk, I've cut my hair. It's all fresh and new in here for me. So anyway, let me take a second to flip you around. Where's my icon? There it is. That took a moment, didn't it? Like I said, it's been a while. So we are just going to flip this camera. I do apologize for the jiggling. I just use a mount and manually flip it. I don't have that fancy software. Pull that forward. I don't have any of that fancy software to just click. So I just tighten you up. All right, now move everything so we're in screen. All righty. So let me find you on my iPad so that I can say hello to those of you that are watching. Okay, good morning, Amy, Carol, Jeannie, and Mary Ann. Thank you. We're a little crooked here for my stuff. All right, so just a few announcements here. Oh, it is a sunny day, isn't it? Oh, it's just beautiful here in Strathroy. The sky is just a gorgeous blue. The sun is shining. Beautiful, beautiful day. The birds are singing like crazy. Good morning, Anne. Okay, so savings are in bloom. Remember, this is going on all month long. We're going to be using the mini Stampin' Cut and Boss machine again this morning. That's 20% off, $65.50. All squared away, as well as these other bundles here are also, these are all from the annual catalog. They are 20% off. This morning we're using Pansy Patch. Okay, so that will be on my blog post, which will be about half an hour after I am done-ish. Depending, I have to load this up to my YouTube channel and then insert it in the blog post. So Waves of the Ocean, I've done a few cards with this. The PDFs will be on my blog. I always embed the link so you can just open it up to view it or print it out. All of the details. The bundle is carrying over to the new annual catalog. The designer series paper, the foils, and the rhinestones are not there while supplies last. My friendly hello class to go. Registration is now open. I started out with 8 bundles. I have 6 left. All the details on my blog. Save the date. My retired product sale is Saturday, April 23rd, right here in Strathroy at All Saints Church. It's going to be downstairs in the Columbian Room. There will be signs for you to follow. It is cash or e-transfer only. I have, shall I say, hundreds of retired Stampin' Up! Products. Stamp sets, bundles, papers, inks, all that fabulous stuff. Looking for fabulous new loving homes. They are lonely and they want to go to a new home where they will be shown some love. So mark your calendars, Saturday, April 23rd from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. And then finally, this is way in advance. Notice my Saturday soiree is September the 10th. It will be just like my last one, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. It will be a hybrid class, just like my last one, where you can buy the to-go option, where it is all the pre-recorded videos. You're not going to join us live. You're not going to join us live for the Zoom part of it. You just get your products and make it at your leisure. The live Zoom, I pre-record all of the projects, and then I ask that my participants pre-watch, pre-stamp, as when we get together. It's a 4-hour time frame. When we get together, it's going over things, having fun, chatting, catching up, getting to know one another, and just touching on the projects. 12 projects in 4 hours is not enough time. So there you have it. All right, today we are creating with the Pansy Patch Bundle. Thank you, Rebecca, my team member, who had asked about this. She said, do you have that bundle? I looked, and yes, I did. I had not shown it any love. So I pulled it out and I paired it with Waves of the Ocean. This is the Waves of the Ocean paper. Beautiful. And I think it just goes fabulous with this bundle. So this is a fun fold card. As you can see, the base is a little different. So I have all of my pieces cut and ready to go here. You'll be able to find all of the measurements and supplies on my blog. Please use this month's host code if you're shopping online with me, if your order is under $200. If it's over $200, do not use that code, as you'll get your own Stampin' rewards with Stampin' Up. So also, this was this month's team card guts. I put it out to my team on our private Facebook page who would like the card guts, and they sign up and I send it off to them. So they are getting this, they're getting a 4 1/4 by 11 piece of the Daffodil Delight, as the exact same of the Smoky Slate. I had to think about that. A piece of the Waves of the Ocean Designer Series paper. I've already cut mine down. And then they also got a scalloped rectangle from the Contour Shapes. It's from the annual catalog. Oh my gosh. The Color and Contour Bundle. The dies is the scalloped contour dies. Sorry about that. Oh my. I have already, so this is all that they've got, as well as they got a piece of the cotton ribbon, because some of the pieces of Designer Series paper did not have that bit of Blushing Bride, or sorry, Petal Pink in there. Oh my goodness. I think Marcy needs some more coffee this morning. You are welcome, Rebecca. Yes, you are the reason I pulled this set out. So they got this, and they got some of the polished dots. So one of my team members has already created and put on our team page. What she did, Darlene, was very quick on the ball. She is a fabulous, fabulous card maker, and she just, my goodness, she makes so many gorgeous cards. Oh, I've got a wayward dot there. All right, so with this, the adhesive sheets are your friend for this kind of die here, because you can use your liquid glue. However, you might get a little bit inky or gluey, sticky fingers. So where's all my pieces here? What did I do with that? I'm just looking. Somewhere on my desk is the other piece of adhesive sheet. It will turn up, I know, somewhere. Sometimes I get too rambunctious with my cleaning and I forget and I get rid of stuff. Okay, and I'm not seeing my adhesive sheet anywhere, so I'll have to pull out another piece when we get to that point. All right, I don't see it. My gosh. It's a typical Monday for Marcy. All right, so I used mint macaron and the daffodil as well. I am going to, this is not mint macaron cardstock. This is the, just a piece of basic white, and I'm pulling in my blending brush because I wanted a very subtle look. So all I'm going to do is pick up some of that ink and then just color that cardstock. Okay. So did everybody have a fabulous weekend? Saturday was rainy. But yesterday was a beautiful day. We were able to finally take down our Christmas lights out of the tree out front. We are just a little slow on that. All right, so I'm also going to take my scalloped label die here, and I am going to add some of that mint macaron behind, just so that it's not stark white, and I think that it really makes those flowers pop. And I don't care if it goes out onto that stitching or the scallops so much. I think that should be good. I just wanted to get some color down. All right, so we are done with this for the moment. Now, let's move that to the side. Let's stamp some flowers. I've already pre-stamped 2 of them. So I want to show you what I did. So the colors are the Mint Macaron, Daffodil Delight, and Petal Pink. You cannot really see very well the what I did with the Petal Pink, but in person you can see quite well. So what I'm going to do is I'm stamping my one detail full strength ink. Then I've got the smaller, and you can see that this, you can see the detail of that stamp. It's one of their distinctive ones. So I'm going to ink it up, stamp off. Then I'm going to take one of my daubers, sponge daubers, ink that up. And I'm just going to dab in the middle, breathe on that, line that up over top as best I can with it being in camera view. Hey, not too awful bad. And you can see ever so slightly that little bit of color, just that little hint. So let's cut that down. See, I've already got 2. You need 3 of these. So I've got those done. Get that out of the way. And let's bring in, close this up. So you would want to clean your stamp every time you did that because you want to not contaminate your stamps. Okay, so we are now going to bring in this out of the way for the moment. And as you have been watching my videos, you'll see, you've probably noticed that I've been using this a lot because I'm just showing you how versatile it really is for die cutting all these images here. All right, so I'm taking my die, I'm lining it up, but I'm also grabbing a piece of my tape because I don't want this to jump on me. So I'm just going to put that there and crank that one through. Okay, so there we have our third bloom. So now we need some of the solid leaves. So this die, you can see, has the detail in it, so it's going to emboss as well as die cut. All right, so I'm using the Daffodil Delight, Rebecca, and my flowers are Daffodil Delight, and my leaves are Mint Macaron. And I used my blending brush to create the softer green here on the white cardstock. All right, so we need 3 of these. There's 1. And I'm going to show you a really neat trick. So there is that. Can you see how it's embossed that? Very cool. However, we're basically covering it up. But if it just goes to show that if you were not going to be covering it up with the other detail of the leaf, you could just use it as is, and you wouldn't necessarily have to use your blending brushes to color the white cardstock. Okay, 2, and I need 1 more. And then I've got this fabulous already colored piece of cardstock so that I can make many more of this pretty card. Whoop. Come on. There we go. I didn't have my plates lined up quite right. So there's our third leaf. We're done with that piece. And I really wish I knew where the heck I put that other piece of my, and it's not under any of my, who knows, who knows. So let's grab, because I want to show you again in case you are wondering. So adhesive, come on, adhesive sheets. They come in a giant pack like this. There's 12 of these very large sheets. Get that out of the way so you can see. 12 of these in one package. So one package is going to do you quite some time. All right, get that off. So I've got a piece here that, let's move this out of the way for the moment so I can show you what I'm going to do. So I've got this piece on here. So basically what you're doing is making your cardstock into a sticker. So I am just going to, there's a slit in here. So this area here, this is not sticky. This is the backing. This piece here is sticky. So I'm going to just fold it back and I'm going to leave a gap so it's easier to grab. And I'm just peeling it off. And then see, I've got this other piece here that I'll tuck away for another day. So there we've got our little, now our little sticker. So then you flip that over. Whoop, I want the die, not that piece. So then when I place it, I'm going to try to make sure that it's over like that. So I know that if I do that piece right there like that, I don't know if that was in camera view or not. So I'm trying to make sure that I am covering. We are a little low here, so let's just bring you up just ever so slightly. Sorry about that, you guys. There we go. All right, so we bring, good morning, Melissa. Oh, I missed your comment, Jeannie. Do I think they'll make a magnet plate for the baby? I'm not sure. I hope so. I hope so. So I'm just placing that die right there and cranking that through. All right, let's just move you over because we are done die cutting. All right, so you can see here I've got my little strip that does not have any of that adhesive backing on it. I'm going to grab, or not, I don't know now, what did I do with my other, I have a take your pick tool that has the brush on the end of it, and I don't see it here. So we're going to just have to poke this out. Get all these little bits out of here. There we go. So there is that. So to assemble, we are going to take our 3 leaves, and you can use your take your pick tool or your fingernail. Love, love, love my take your pick tool. I use this every single time I create. It is a must-have for me, so much so that I have multiples of them. All right, so we're now going to take that and line it up. Let me bring it up closer for you guys. So I'm just going to line that up, the 2 top pieces, and press down. And there we have our detailed leaf. So next, this one is solid, so it's going to be a bit trickier to pull that up. There we go. Or not. That wasn't too awful bad. Again, lining that up. at the top so that our little bumps match. And down. Now, isn't that so much easier than fussing with glue? I love my liquid glue, but something like this, there we go, is so much easier with that adhesive sheet. And there. So there is all three. Get rid of the garbage. Okay, next I'm going to show you how, okay, where's my other two? Here they are. How I put these together. So what I did was I laid them out. Where's my, there we go. I have to flag the ends of this. So I laid this down so that I could visualize. I'm a very visual person. I tell you that all the time. So then I go and try to figure out whereabouts I want all my leaves to be. And then I take a look at my 3 flowers. And I pick out the one I like the coloring of the best. And I mean, they all look basically the same. And I pick that as my top one. So then I'm going to kind of lay that. And they're kind of overlapping slightly. And then lay that. And then kind of pull that to the side. And then my center one. And then you just kind of adjust as to how you want it to be. Bring you down a little bit more like that. Okay, I like that. And now guess what I'm going to do? I've got my Glad press and seal. I've got a piece here that I already used before. Whoops. So I'm taking my press and seal. And if I like the way my orientation is, and I think I want this one here just over like that slightly. I'm going to take my press and seal and I am going to place it carefully over top, give that a good press. Make sure everything is where I want it to be. And carefully peel that up. And now I need my dimensionals. So I'm now going to take dimensionals. Everything, now I don't have to worry about my placement of my dimensionals. Is that going to cause a like speed bump on one of the pieces? Because I can see exactly where they are sitting. So I'm just adding dimensionals. It's been a while since I remembered about this trick. So I think this is the first time I've ever shared or I shared it years ago. I don't remember. So I'm just, okay. So now I'm going to peel all my stickers off, my backing off. And I will look at comments in just a moment once I get this, whoops, all peeled off. There. Bring in my piece here, flip that over, center, let's put you down just to make sure. Center that. Give it a press. And then, oh, I forgot to take the sticker off this one. Oops. Oopsie. Of the backing. So then we're just going to take you and slide you under there. And there we have the perfect placement of our flowers. I'm not gone anywhere causing a speed bump or anything like that for that, the leaves with the blooms. All right, so we're going to flag the end, and we're going to just snip up the center-ish. There, and go from the edges and meet in the middle. Whoop, didn't do a great job that. There we go. One end. If you've got the banner punch, the tailored tag punch, you can flag your ends that way. And which side is that on? Trying to do it in camera view can be a little there. All right, so now we are going to, just a second, I got this crooked. I'm gonna take my Stampin' seal and so this is the hello part, a little hello. I'm going to take and run a strip on there, and then fold over my cotton ribbon. I just want it like that. And then lay that over. And I think that's maybe a bit high on the top. Oh goodness, I've got a tickle. Hold please. Needed a little drink of my water. All right, let's take a look. What do we think? Yeah, that's a little too high. So we're just going to take that, pull it up, and shorten that a little bit to like that maybe. Yeah, that's better. Grab my snips and let's see. All right, so now we need a few of the dimensionals on here. And the dimensionals are going to cover that tape, so I'm not going to worry about it sagging and sticking to that element. And there we go, another sheet of dimensionals used up. I do like that. There we go. Pull my backings off. Now this fun fold, I saw one of the $1 Million Achievers. Okay, so I am trying to center that with round about the same amount of flag part of the end across. So there is our pretty label. So let's set that aside for a moment. I saw one of the Achievers, Angie Judah, had shown, she had recently reached her $2 million in sales. So she was sharing cards that she had received for it. And the one card she shared was this fold, where you can see my score lines are fairly close together. This is 1/4 or 1/8 of an inch smaller. So this is 4 1/8 by 10, and I have it written down somewhere. Where is it? Here we go. 4 1/8 by 10 3/4. But remember, this is going to be on my blog, so you can watch, look at it there to get your measurements. So we are going to fold, burnish, and you don't have to add this little strip of designer series paper here. I just thought it called for it. So then we're going to then fold that back. It takes a smidge of finagling with that score line. All right, there we go. Okay, so there's that fun fold. It's really different, I think. So I'm going to immediately take my adhesive and go under here so that that seals that. I'm going to fold that back over, and with my bone folder, I'm going to give that a press to get that to seal. All right, so because this has got a pattern to it, so this is 4 by 5 inches, because that's what my front panel is. This is, it's just an offcut. So I thought, let me leave that there. While this is pretty, I thought it needed something. So I thought, why not just take that tiny little offcut and add it to my fold here. So I'm just going to add just a little bit of glue. And put that on. Whoops, I'm over too far. Scooch you. Like it is, this is tiny, guys. Tiny, tiny, tiny. But I think it looks great. Okay, let's see if, did I put enough adhesive under there? Yes, it is sealed. Okay. Am I ready for Saturday yet, Melissa? No, I am not. I am going, Melissa's talking about, my sister Ann and I are going to my friend Ann's crop in memory of her husband. It's her annual fundraising crop. I haven't been in a few years. Well, she hasn't had it. She had one in the fall. I donated, but I didn't go because I was not comfortable. So this is my first time going to something like this. So I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie, but I'm also excited. And no, I have not gotten anything prepared yet, Melissa. Not at all. All right, so now we're just going to take this piece here and attach it to our base. Give that a press. All right. And then, okay, so now we need some, oops, I went too far with those because they are, can I pull them off? Because this is being popped up. I just roll that there, and that's the long one, so I'm going to need my snips here. I'm just going to snip. Are you ready, Melissa? There we go. Easy peasy. Hello, Heather. Hello, Tammy. So now I want to add, grab a brand new sheet of dimensionals. I want this popped up as well. And this is one of the, this fold here is one of the folds that, of the two fun folds that we're going to be doing for my friendly hello class. There. I'm trying to earn the next incentive trip, guys, so I'm using as many dimensionals as I can. Maybe my dimensionals will get me there. Oh, goodness. All right. So we are going to take and place this on the front panel, centering it as best we can. Before I give it a press, yep, that looks straight. I'm going to add a dot of glue. Now this bundle, the dies have elements in them that you could use for, this is the center for the larger one. You could use that instead if you're building your flower, your pansy from all the die cuts. However, I am adding these pretty polished dots, one to the center of each. And there's that wayward one that kept popping up off. All right, so next, where's my, I am going to, I have to stamp the inside piece. As you can see here, I've stamped the inside. So I've got those pieces here that I need for the leaves and then my pansy. So what I'm going to do, here's my insert piece, and I've already die cut, stamped and fussy cut out the shape of the pansy. So you can do as many leaves as you want. I just thought, let's do 2. So again, I'm going to stamp right there and come in with my doing the exact same, where I stamp off, grab that dauber, grab a bunch of that ink, and line it up. Okay. now we're going to take and cover our, oh, there's a fluffy on there. Cover that up. Bring in our mint macaron. Okay, so, and did I do it heavy or did I stamp off? I stamped off so that it was very light. But this one here, let's go full strength for this. So we are going to press you down. We're going to have a leaf here and a leaf here. Then stamp off and stamp. And I'm breathing on it. Back in the day, we called it huff on your stamp to re-moisten that little bit of ink that's there. There we go. And then because I'm not going to put a gem there, I don't think I put that. I used this on my supply list. All right, so I'm just going to take my clear Wink of Stella and color that center. So now we open this up. Oh, Melissa, I love my Wink of Stella too. I go through so many of them. Add my adhesive. And there we have our beautiful Pansy Patch card. Let's scooch all of this stuff out of the way. There, Rebecca, I hope I have shown you what this pretty bundle can do. Again, the Pansy Patch, getting all the backings off. So it's the dies and the stamp set, and oh my gosh, I love the font on this, and they have great sentiments. I'm like, oh, why didn't I start playing with this sooner? So again, that is on sale for regular $78, on for $62.25. And us demonstrators, yes, we get our demonstrator discount on top of that. Thank you, Carol. Do I have the Pansy Patch DSP, Rebecca? Yes. I have used it, when it first came out, I used it a lot. It has gorgeous gingham print. You can see all the bits and pieces. I have loved this Pansy patch paper. Now, it also has, you can die cut this pattern here. Ooh, this is a pretty pattern. I think I will be playing with this next. So you can use the dies to die cut out this. So line that up, and as you can see, it's going to die cut out one of those lovely pansies, the larger ones. So the smaller, grab that is in here. So, and there's the smaller. So you don't even have to stamp. Oh, fabulous. So pretty. Or you could cut this down to put on your envelope flap. So there you have it. If there is any other stamp sets that are on sale that you would like to see, let me know. I know I did a Sweet as a Peach stamp camp last year with the Sweet as a Peach bundle. I have done cards with this one, this one, this one. Haven't done much with that. I just did today this. I don't have this one, Wildcats Bundle. I have never used it. I had to have it and I never used it. So maybe that's something that I will pull out and have a play with. All right, so that is all for me today. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. I really appreciate it. Looking at my comments to see if there's any questions that I didn't. You've been prepping a lot for the crop, Melissa. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Having all of that, your supplies with you, so that your I don't want to take a ton. I know I'm going to be using the I've got the magnet board, so I'm going to be bringing my that and some other stuff to do Danny's magnet board that I had planned for her. Yes, I'm really looking forward to the in-person crafting with people I haven't seen in a very, very long time. So anyhow, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I hope I have inspired you to get some crafting done. To take a look, do you have stamp sets in your stash that you have not used yet? Pull them out like I did. And mine is all thanks to Rebecca to inspire me to show her what the Pansy Patch Bundle is like. So yeah. All right, you guys, have a great day. That's all for me. And I will see you live on Wednesday at 1 p.m. over on my YouTube channel. Bye for now.